Alright guys, so I am in the trade now. This city is crazy. I think it's like 10 plus million people live here. Alright beauties, so let me break down this wonderful trade, or if this liquidity grab was enough for us to send price higher. Made a promise to myself that I was going to succeed at it no matter what, and here we are. Alright guys, so we just arrived at our Airbnb in Ho Chi Minh City. So let me just show you a little room tour. Literally just got here. Super cool vibe. Literally love the greenery. Little MTV cribs. We got the nice little TV area over here. It's perfect size. And then we have a sweet balcony here. I haven't been out here yet guys, but let me just bring you over here. This city is crazy. I think it's like 10 plus million people live here, which is just madness. So yeah, I'm excited to bring you guys along with me on this trip here. Obviously there will be trading stuff in there as well back in Da Nang, but for now we're going to be in Ho Chi Minh City for pretty much Thursday today until Sunday. So I'll bring you guys along with me and we'll do some fun things, break down the charts, you know, and yeah, just excited to see what this beautiful city has in store for us. All right guys, so just taking a look at the charts right now. I'm not trading, I'm trading Monday. I'm not sure when you guys are seeing this right now, but curious to see how pound reacts out of this imbalance here on the 4-hour time frame. We actually called a beautiful long below these lows over here yesterday in London session here. No entry presented on the 5-minute time frame, but there was a lower time frame entry that did provide up into our area here. So I'm just curious heading into NFP tomorrow. You guys will already know what happened when you watch this, but I'm very curious to see if we are going to roll over from here in premium of this leg here, or if this liquidity grab was enough for us to send price higher. If we look at dollar, we're still range bound right now, which makes sense. As we head into NFP, I find the market can just kind of chill and range, waiting for this decision, right? I think this is going to impact, or this is one of the deciding factors for interest rates being cut. I do think they will get cut. We'll see. Powell's been leading towards that. I'm also currently uploading our live call from yesterday. We do a midweek live call with the community. This one was sweet. It was more psychology based. And then we also do one on Sunday. So I'm just uploading this now for the team as we wait for my protein smoothie to get here. And then we're going to go on with the rest of the day. One thing that's really, really cool about Vietnam is all the coffee shops. There's so many different unique little coffee shops. You have super old school kind of tiny little market ones, and then you have nice little like modernized ones like this that are super cool. If I just bring you down, you can see you have a nice little view and stuff like that, and then you just order, I don't know why it's open. You just order back there, but it's pretty cool. I don't drink coffee really anymore guys. I'm trying to not. I'm a huge tea guy, but it's super cool. Since I'm back trading on Monday, I'll be having tea like 7 p.m., which will be very, very interesting. But, you know, I need to get that energy up before the trading session. But super, super cool thing. You Vietnamese people who are watching these videos, you guys are amazing. This is such a vibe. And the coffee here is just incredible. The coffee shops are absolutely incredible. So if you haven't been, you have to come check these places out. It's literally so cool. This is her little finished product there. See what I mean though? Tim Hortons and Starbucks back home isn't doing this kind of stuff. So now we're at this huge post office that apparently is pretty damn cool. So I'll bring you guys inside. Not sure if you guys care about this at all, but for anyone who does care, it's like a massive post office. And we are going to send like a postcard back home. I think that's like the cool thing that you do here. Pick out a super cool postcard here and then send one back home to each of our parents. So that'll be pretty cool. I'll show you guys inside. And like I said, if you guys don't care about this shit, that's okay. Some people may. I just want to document this for myself to look back on. And hopefully you guys enjoyed enough to continue to watch through these. Vietnam is such a beautiful place. Like even their cities are so cool. And I feel like before I came here, I had no idea what it was going to be like. I heard obviously that they're like a developing country in some parts, and it's so cool how you can be like on the outskirts where things are definitely like that, but then you're in the big cities like this and the buildings look so cool. It feels like you're in Toronto. So it's super, super cool. Guys, I just wanted to pick the camera up here and just show you the moment I'm having right now, okay? And I wanted to remember this forever. So your boy is sitting on this small stool right now. It's 6'4", so it's all right. We got the Justin Bieber new album bumping right now. We got a washer and dryer behind me on the balcony. And then we have the beautiful sun setting as I overlook this beautiful city, okay? Now, you guys know me, if you've been a fan of me for a long time, I love my views. And I remember saying when we were on the 6th floor 6 years ago, how grateful I was for that view, you know? And I'm just so grateful. And the reason I'm grateful, guys, I pinpointed it. I was sitting here, sunset, and I just got overwhelmed with gratitude. And I started realizing that I had this feeling come to me, this thought come to me that said, dude, you are living my dream. And it was like old Mac saying this. It was me from 6 years ago who, you know, failed at one dream, didn't know what he was going to do, found out about trading, made a promise to myself that I was going to succeed at it no matter what. And here we are, you know, and I'm so grateful. Trading allowed me to get my time back. It allowed me to build other businesses with that time. It allowed me to multiply what I can do in a day with that time. I'm just so grateful for where I am. And it's amazing how important it is to realize when you are currently living in a dream moment. You know what I mean? You have to realize you are living in a dream you used to have, but now it's your reality. And it's very easy for us to constantly want new things. It's very easy for us to think in a state of lack of, right? Where maybe we get to a point we wanted to be at and it's so cool, but then we don't really soak it in. We just move on to the next thing. It could be the next car, could be the next apartment, the next house. I've done all that where I was constantly just upgrading. You guys saw it on the channel. I would just constantly upgrade, get to a new point in life, constantly upgrade. And that gets empty, you know? But moments like these where you're able to experience things is a blessing in itself. And this is why I got into all this. And to sit here and just look out at something as simple as a sunset overlooking the beautiful city, it just hit me in my feels. And I just wanted to let you guys know that you can do it. I believe in you. And this passage, this part of the video, although it is there to help you guys and inspire you guys and hopefully motivate you guys, it's honestly the main part of this point was so I can look back at it and remember this. Mac from the future, I'm so grateful for you. I'm so happy that you did this and made the sacrifices that you did. And this is for past Mac. I'm so happy that I was able to make it to this point. It's very important to do this kind of stuff, guys. And I don't know if it was this new Justin Bieber album that got the kid absolutely in his feels, or if it was a combination of that and the views, but I don't know. And I just wanted to pick the camera up. So yeah. Guys, your boy shaved the head. I was getting tired of the Asia heat. I've always wanted to try it, and I said, screw it. What better place to do it? So your boy shaved the head. I like it. I love it, actually, to be honest. I like it a lot. Been getting a great amount of support from the boys who would chirp me. And honestly, even if they did, I feel so much happier that I did it, to be honest. Because as a man, big thing that I used to think about all the time was, man, what would happen if I went bald one day? Or what would happen if, you know, my hairline kept receding or whatever? Because as you get older, your forehead goes a little bit backwards. But yeah, overall, shaved it, super happy with it, literally. And the second that it came off, instant relief. I feel so good. It's insane how much I used to think about it, to be honest. So your boy feels free. I'm ready to hit new levels. And yeah, new and improved Mac. I'm fired up. No trades yet. No trades last week. So I'm going to bring you guys, this vlog is going to pick back up the second half of September here. Last week was the first week back trading, so it felt really good. Just didn't have a setup Had a beautiful setup on AU that a lot of our students caught though. But yeah, I'm gonna quit rambling. I just wanted to show you guys this fresh. I just got it done. And yeah, I'm just super fired up. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to a day in the life. We are in Hanoi right now. Let me fix that camera. It's got me looking like Mr. Clean. We got the shaved head. Absolutely love it. Feeling good. Thanks for all the comments about it, guys. Feels good. But we are in Hanoi. We're doing a day in the life here. We're here for 3 days, but I'm only gonna cover, obviously, today. Waking up right now. It is 7:38 in the morning. We got here at 7. Having a nice little in-house workout with my wife, and then we're gonna eat some breakfast, go on with the day, and then we're gonna be looking at the markets tonight. So I'll bring you guys with me throughout the day here in Hanoi, see what it has to offer, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. We are up and at 'em right now, just in the front of our hotel. This is where we're staying at. Really recommend this place, guys. Fire. I know you can probably hear the bikes and shit, but absolute beautiful spot. The wife and I are going for some breakfast right now. Now I know it looks like a bomb went off in here, guys, but we got a basic little chill hotel room here. Quite the view, eh? Just stunning view. No, it's so busy and condensed here, but the buildings are freaking stunning. Like, the buildings are absolutely beautiful. Sophia, congrats Sophia for smashing TP on GBP NZD here. This was an absolute beauty. Good job there. And also wanted to give a shout out to Tiago for passing his funded account with FTMO. I made a community notes post about this, guys. Let me turn this light on here. I made a post about this because Tiago, it took him longer than some people to achieve this. I think he said here it took him 10 months to pass phase 1, and then 2 months to pass phase 2. So everyone's journey is going to be different. You know, everyone's journey is going to be different. You can't compare yours to somebody else. There's going to be people who get there quicker than you. There's going to be people who get there later than you. But all that matters is you get there, right? And my journey is going to be unique to myself. Yours is going to be unique to yourself, just like Tiago's was unique to him. So hopefully that's a reminder not to give up, because Tiago, the whole process there took him about a year to get his funded account, and he never gave up, where a lot of people would give up. So good job, bro. Just wanted to shout you out. I know you watch the videos. Shout out to Tiago. And let's take a look at these beautiful charts. So yesterday's FOMC move actually drove price right into an area that we had marked out at the 1.19 big figure region, which was a monthly imbalance over here to the left. So I'm expecting some sort of rollover to the downside. We do have a monthly imbalance over here. And if we take a look at dollar, we did go sweep this monthly candle. So we swept 2 monthly candle lows. We have some imbalances to the upside. Even though I am overall bearish on dollar just because of rates, etc., this should be weak for the currency. We still are in areas that I am expecting some sort of rejection out of. If we take a look at the daily time frame here on Euro USD, we have some nice areas of demand that we could tap into, but we also have some nice areas of liquidity that we could end up sweeping after mitigating this area here. All right, so we made it to this shopping mall here. You guys got to see this place. It's like 6 floors. Gotta hold on to this. Look at this. All right, guys, it is the next day when you were saying this. Did not bring my charger, so couldn't get a bunch of clips, so I hope you guys still enjoyed that. Ended up taking a trade, which is really unfortunate, but I can break it down for you guys now. I will break it down in more detail here on the charts in a second here, but New York session is just about to start here on Friday. But I ended up catching a trade on a 100K challenge, okay? Now, I took this on my 100K challenge because I am building data on a continuation model involving London session, okay? So I can pop up the screenshot. Risk 2% on this, but it's just a 100K challenge. Like I said, just gonna test it, build more data with it, forward testing, And yeah, just super clean trade. I ended up closing it over here when it just missed my take profit by a tiny bit, so I closed it right here. But ultimately, I'll break down the trade here after this New York session. But it was super clean. Again, took it on a challenge, but it's great to see it end up playing out to perfection. But yeah, we'll see if we get anything here in New York. What I'm looking at, I will show you guys what I'm looking at. It feels good to be back at the actual setup and not, you know, just sitting there hunched over in a hotel room. But here we have the setup right now. So there I am right there. And then this is what I'm looking at here, guys. So let me just bring myself over here. I'm going to be looking for longs here, low day longs on GU, and looking for low day longs on EU as well. So hopefully this shapes up. If it does, that'll be great. If it doesn't, it is what it is. I will be showing you guys if I get a trade. But either way, I'm going to be breaking down this GJ trade. So this may be a little bit longer video, but I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. All right, beauties. So let me break down this wonderful trade. Okay, so this was super clean. Ended up closing it somewhere over here. So like 2.5%. Yeah, it was like over 5K the trade, risk in 2%. And again, just a forward test. Wanted to put something behind it, so I just used a 100K challenge with it. Okay, so what I will probably do is once I get more data behind this, I'll be looking to add it in. But essentially, you guys know I only look for reversals usually. Okay, so I only look for reversals most of the time. This trade was a continuation, so it still was a reversal, but New York wasn't the high of the day. But if we look on the daily time frame, we actually mitigated this daily imbalance up here, and we are in a weekly imbalance up here. Okay, if you look on the daily as well, look at how corrective this is. To be honest, I could have been a hero and held it all the way to these lows, which I do think we will go for, but I was good with just getting out at this nearest 4-hour low, right? You can see we're trending up bullish. I have a great video on this, by the way, on my technical channel, so you guys should check this out. It's a perfect example of how you can be caught on the wrong side of market structure if you are not paying attention to this. So I highly recommend you guys go check out my technical channel down below, okay? The Mac Grade Trades one. I post on there every single week, so I want to really show you guys some awesome free content on there. But once we mitigated this area, if we look on the 50-minute time frame, once this decides to load, you can see we had Asia session push up, London session pushed all the way up with some nice manipulation, clearing out all of this liquidity, mitigating our high time frame area up here. Then we had to push down, push up, not breaking above this wick, so this is going to be a failed high, and then we have a nice break to the downside again. Within this imbalance, this is where I ended up entering right here, and a bunch of guys in our group, in our program, ended up entering as well on the 5-minute chart. Once this decides to load, I apologize, guys. The Wi-Fi for TradingView in Vietnam is very bad. I entered over here. Guys in my group entered right here, and then they hit TP, and I ended up closing it, like I said, over here. So very nice. Top all the way down. Entered it on the 50-minute time frame, and these continuation trades happen a lot with GJ, New York and London specifically. Most of the time, if London has a great break of structure out of a high time frame area, New York is going to continue that move on GJ specifically, because it is a yen pair, it is a London pair, so it holds a lot of weight. Okay, so yeah, it was a super clean trade. Super clean trade. If you guys want 30 free life-changing trading insights, just check out the pinned comment down below. Just plug in your email there, and I will send you guys 30 trading insights, one every single day. That is for sure going to help your trading, all for free. You guys make sure, pinned comment, plug in your email there, and get started today. All right, guys, so I'm looking to enter GU at this low here. If we can tap into this M15 imbalance to take price up higher, then I will execute this trade, but I need it to come into this M15 imbalance here. I'm not interested unless it comes into there. Okay, so currently EU is having the push up. I don't have a pending or anything on this, but this is what I would love to see. Not going to chase this thing. If it misses me, doesn't come into my area, then it is what it is. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on this one, and hopefully we get tagged into a beauty trade here. So I am in the trade now, and I will let you guys know how she does. I'll be looking to manage risk once we take London session high, if we do, but I like to go into these trades. Holy, it looks like I'm Mr. Clean right now with the reflection off there. I like to go into these trades, guys, pretty much booking it right away as a business expense. So, you know, essentially risking, if I take a loss on this trade, it'll be about probably 3,600, and we'll just go from there. So I'll keep you guys posted on this, and we'll see. All right, guys, so I figured I would just break this down live for you guys. So obviously isn't looking too good, but that's fine. Not stressing about the trade whatsoever. When I enter a trade, like I was talking about in the live clip, I like to automatically assume it's a loss. I like to take it as a loss or a business expense right away. So whatever happens in this thing, it's all good. Looks like it's going to be a little late night for myself. It's 10:30 p.m. here, so about 11:30 New York time. Hoping for a late push up into these highs over here, but obviously this thing could just continue to sell off, and it is what it is. But why did I take this trade? So if we take a look on the daily time frame, we came into this daily imbalance, which was great. We whacked 1, 2, 3 daily lows. Okay, so we ran 3 daily lows over here into this imbalance here. If we take a look at the 15-minute time frame, we have London session up here, and then we have this nice imbalance up here. So New York did exactly what I wanted it to do today. We had the sell-off to start New York, then we had a shift to the upside with a nice imbalance. And if we look on the 5-minute time frame, not a whole lot going on here, guys. On the 5-minute chart, we had this nice early push, sweep, and then aggressive push up with a ton of liquidity over here. We have some highs up here with a nice imbalance over here. So we do have an imbalance in drawdown that this thing could pop into as well. But I just wanted to take it out of the 15-minute imbalance just in case. Now, when I first entered this trade, let me show you the absolute snipe. Okay, so when I first entered this, it was literally an insane entry, like crazy entry. I got in here, right? And it literally rocketed all the way up to here. And then it's come down since. So there isn't a whole lot of buying pressure right now on GU, and it is what it is. All we can do at the end of the day is stick to our plan. If we can get a push up into here, that's great. Because of time and day, if we do end up getting a push into London session, I might close it here and just call it a week. But just feels good to get a nice A+ setup this week. And yeah, I just wanted to break this down live for you guys. And of course, if we hit stop loss, if this comes out, hits TP, I'll let you guys know. But either way, it's not about each individual trade that matters, guys. It's how you do over a series of collective trades, right? So I don't like to put pressure on a singular trade. That's silly because we have no control over what trade actually wins. All we have control over is sticking to our plan, how we manage our trades, etc., etc. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm very grateful that I got a nice opportunity here. And regardless, ready to come back next week, as you guys are seeing that this week for you guys when you're watching this video, and smash the market. So without further ado, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to set some alerts here and just go on with the rest of my night. And when this outcome is done, I will let you guys know. All right, guys, so it is the next day here. I went to bed right after I got out of this trade, but I'm going to show you guys what I ended up doing, okay? So I ended up closing this trade over here for 0.3R, okay? So 0.3R. I kind of broke my own rules here. You can see multiple times we popped up at break even, and right here I told myself when I pop up here I'm going to get out as it was super late. This was about 2 o'clock p.m., which is crazy to say, 2 o'clock p.m. late New York, and I usually close these trades like way before this, but I think because it was my first setup in a while, I was tired. There were a few other variables. I ended up holding on to this longer than I should have. I'm grateful I got out when I did, and this should have been a break-even trade for myself, but the ego, first trade back, was a little rusty, I'm not going to lie. I'm very, very happy with a lot of other things, though. I was very, very patient. I waited for my A+ setup, had no attachment to the outcome whatsoever. It's just this should have been a break-even trade, and instead it's a minus 0.3R, so nothing that we won't get back. And I'm grateful still, because if I didn't close it there, I would have been on this thing even longer and taken a much bigger loss. So it's all good. This is trading. You know, you're not going to be perfect all the time, but I'm very, very happy with my overall performance being my first trade back since I took all of August off, and we're in the second half of September. So very, very grateful to say the least. But I'm gonna wrap the video up here, guys. Overall, great week. We had the GJ trade there, and then we had this one here. So we're all good. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I really, really do. If you enjoyed it, please smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you're new. It helps the channel out like crazy, and drop some comments. You guys know I read every single comment. So what do I say at the end of every single video? Let's be 1% better every single day, and I will see you in the next one.